All right, guys, it's been
to UPS, so I'll put this out the way. But this is a pair of Danskos that sold for $37 plus shipping. I'm just going off memory what I paid. I believe I paid about $9 for those, so 9 into 37.
okay.
This was a Michael Kors sweater. I thought this would do better than it did. We bought it at a garage sale over the summer for $1. Oops, sorry.
I'll blur that out. No, we're good.
Yeah, I bought this at a garage sale over the summer for $1. So it sold for $12.40. No, the screenshots don't show the correct amount. I think it was $11.44 plus shipping.
Okay.
So, anyways, yeah. Michael Kors. It's not normally a brand I pick up anyways, but for $1, I was like, oh, I could probably turn that into 20, but 11 is still good.
Yeah.
This is a couple of Dr. Seuss books, The Grinch and Oh, the Places You'll Go. That was my son's just old books. They sold, if the screenshot's right, I believe $8.76 plus shipping. That one I know I didn't send an offer or anything. So.
Okay.
This little, what do you call that when you like change the box?
A Frankenbox. We added two of these together.
Which, yeah. So this was that Constitution board game that we found at the bins.
Yeah.
So probably paid no more than $2 for it and sold it for $19.95 plus shipping.
Awesome.
It was going to Colorado, so I think we made a couple dollars off the shipping because I charged $14.99.
Yeah. I was going up to Golden, Colorado. Love Golden, Colorado. Beautiful mountain town where the Coors factory, it's not there anymore though, is it?
I don't know. I know they were going to take it away.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. Free beer.
Yeah. And then lastly, this is a viewer sale going out to Candace. It is two of the puzzles that we found in one of our recent bins hauls. I don't know if that was Bins Miss. That was probably before Bins Miss.
Yeah, I don't think it was Bins Miss.
So it was a Christmassy puzzle, the Cobble Hill one, and then a Birds puzzle. And Candace said, hey, Kathy, my husband and I love watching your vids. We both resell and love learning what brands to look for and just the positivity of your videos.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
Guys, thank you so much for that support. Hope you enjoyed the puzzles.
And yes, they offered $30 for both on Posh, so I was happy to accept.
Sweet.
I had probably $1 or $2 into each.
All right, so Kathy's gonna run into the post office, get that all set up, and then we have to go to
Yeah, UPS.
oh, and you know what, we gotta check our PO box too.
Yeah.
So we'll go do all that, and then we'll
Check back in.
we'll be back. All right, guys, so we dropped the packages off and we went to UPS, but they were a little too busy, right?
Yeah, there's only one worker and like 4
a big
people in line. So we got to drop off the package, but we didn't get to check the P.O. box or do my Amazon return.
Yeah, and then we went and got some breakfast, and now we're getting some coffee, an after breakfast coffee. So we're gonna order here. We did have a buy me a coffee we wanted to thank you guys for.
Yeah, I think it's Lovan. So if I'm saying that wrong, please let me know. But she sent us a coffee and said, you guys inspire me. I just did my first ever YouTube video last night. Wow, that's congratulations.
Yeah.
All I kept thinking is how easy you make it look. It's not easy. I live in Southern Colorado as well. Thanks for all you do to educate other resellers. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Lavon, thank you so much for that. Thanks for sponsoring today's coffee. And there's somebody behind me and I'm in line. So that's why we'll get our coffee and then we'll continue on to the bins. All right, so we just got to the bins and we have what, about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go in, see what we can find. We might divide and conquer, maybe get together a little bit, but I'm gonna try to get a little bit of footage in there. I don't know. Sometimes we get yelled at. So let's go see what we get. All right, Alrighty guys, so it is the next day. We're back at the office. We're gonna show you guys what we found there. I got a little bit of footage, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
And we also did not get a whole lot of stuff. So, very discouraging.
It was, especially with 2 of us being there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And like actually looking. Like it's not like we were just dilly-dallying or anything.
Right.
We were like really looking for stuff, so.
Yeah, we did find some stuff for ourselves, which is not the goal.
So I found this, which it seems silly, but I did scan it, and I feel like the sell-through was over 100%. It could be just because it's Christmas time. But I think this was going to go for like $15 plus shipping. A little Christmas carol clock. Every hour it plays a Christmas carol. That's cute.
Yeah.
These were kind of something we got for ourselves.
Yeah, I feel like
everything is Christmas at the bins right now.
Everything, yeah.
So that just means everyone's donating their old Christmas stuff. They don't have enough people to put it in the real store, so they're just putting it straight to the bins.
Right.
And it's like taking up all the bins. So like that could be why we're not finding a lot, because like almost everything is Christmas stuff and mostly trees and like things that
broken
are missing.
Things, yeah.
And like all the ornaments get broken because they just throw them in there. So.
Discouraging.
It's a bummer because we're trying to do Binsmas, right?
Right.
So, anyways, yeah. I mean, these are cool that we found for ourselves. We kind of got rid of most of our stuff last year too, so
yeah.
I get it.
So yeah, these are actually pretty nice. They're Phillips, and they can be either the warm white or multicolor LED. So they're like smart LED, I guess. So yeah.
Last week when Chris came with me, I had him take out the personal stuff we were keeping and buy it separate, but this week we didn't. So everything you see came out to $28.35, including these that we're keeping, but these are pretty heavy. So that was probably a good portion of that $28.
We ended up being in kind of a rush to get out of there because our kids had to get out of school. And
Jesus and bins.
Christmas. Speaking of Christmas stuff, the man himself.
Yeah, so the packaging is pretty bent up, but this actually had over 100% sell-through rate. It's vintage. It says 1990, 2001. So
okay, so vintage,
this
I guess.
Is probably worth $15 to $20. I just thought it was funny.
In that condition, you think?
Maybe not, but because of the sell-through, it'll still probably sell for, I would say $15.
Yeah.
But I kind of bought it thinking it'd be just funny to put on a shelf.
So. We'll see. Be careful with him. So if you want a close up, it's a Jesus action figure. It's weird.
It does look like he has wheels, like maybe like where you pull it back and it like goes. So like that's what it looks like.
So he can like walk on water or something.
Yeah. I found this little Peter Rabbit book. It actually was new in box, but the box was super damaged, and I didn't want to pay for the weight because I wouldn't sell it as new in the box. So I just took it out of the box, and yeah. I didn't even look up comps. I just like Peter Rabbit stuff, so I got this. I thought it was cute. So this is probably
this is the best thing that you found, right?
Would have been, but
so we did show this on our live last night.
We already know it doesn't work. So if this worked, it would be the best thing I found.
Yeah,
because it'll go for like $100. But
yeah.
It doesn't. Chris might be able to.
I'm gonna look into it a little bit more.
Wants to keep it anyway. So.
Yeah, non-working condition, like, we're looking at maybe $20, right? Sell it as parts.
Yeah, even still as parts, it was still worth that much.
Yeah.
Which that covers most of our bin haul if we did sell it.
Right. So it is like original. It's vintage. It's the Tiger electronic one.
It's cool to find at the bin.
It was cool. It'll look really cool on a shelf. So.
Yeah. And then it was funny because before I found that, Chris just found these just random tape, just basic. Yeah, some blank media cassettes. It opens from the side. Yeah. So he put one in, and we figured that doesn't work. So but you said this was worth like $15? Yeah, I saw some selling for about $15-20. Yeah. You think we're gonna put this in the dishwasher because it's a little dusty? Probably. Yeah. I mean, I was gonna wash it. It's yeah. Otherwise, that's cool. Had some a couple extra tapes. Yeah, I had some old other cassettes, which now I'm like wishing I would have had one to try to test this, because I didn't. The thing about this is I don't know if it actually plays like a working cassette, because all I have is a blank one. It's not recording, but it might be recording. It just might not be playing it right. I don't know. So, because it does spin around when we play and stuff. Like you'll see. Oh, I gotta flip this thingy up. So that's kind of what's happening.
Right. So the belts and all that work. Seems like maybe the microphone or the whatever it does that plays the music. I don't know how that stuff works.
Well, I found this vintage sweater, Sweater Express. I don't know. I just got it for style. It's probably worth like 25 to 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Super neat. Did get some kids' clothes to add to my Once Upon a Child bin. This is just a little Walmart sweater, but it's new at tag. A little Walmart plaid. A little Spider-Man shirt. Some Oshkosh joggers. You know, if they don't take some of this, this would fit our kids too, so. Little baby shirts. Carter's, Old Navy. Carter's. Under Armour.
Okay.
So, you know, they'll probably give me a close to $1 or so per piece on those.
Yeah.
And then a little Cat and Jack, so Target. Alright, I think the rest is just clothes that I'm gonna list. This is a Lafayette 148, which I've never sold. I know it costs a lot new. It's kind of a basic piece.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 20 or so plus shipping. It's a size large.
Okay.
Cute shirt cut for under a blazer.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought this was cute. I don't know the brand, Ramble and Company.
Today I choose joy.
It's just a nice sweater. It's nice.
It's almost like a good Christmas sweater too, huh?
Yeah. So that was cute. I didn't look up comps. Did find this vintage Lily Pulitzer girl's dress. I don't know that this is gonna do super well. Just like the older tag stuff. I don't know. I'm not really into Lily stuff, so I might have to do some research. But
Yeah.
you know, the newer kids' dresses I can get like 35, sometimes 40. I don't think that this is gonna go for that much.
Right.
This is the Eagle's Eye, so it's like a vintage skirt. I only got it because it was new at tag. And like the retail on this was $153, and this is like from a long time ago. So imagine like the retail on something like this now, then it'd probably be like almost double that.
Oh, at least,
probably
yeah.
a 20 or 30-year-old skirt that still has its tag on.
And what
So
are
20
the
or
little
30.
things on it? The little
Just
decorations?
little embroidered flowers.
Little flowers?
Yeah, so I don't know. The comps weren't good. I actually did look this up, but none were new at tag though. I think the sold I was seeing was in the $20 range.
Okay.
You know, when I picked it up without looking up comps first, I was thinking 30 or 35. So maybe
Maybe not too far off.
Yeah, skirts in general just don't do that super well. This was an okay find, maybe. Again, I did not look up comps, but it's a Barber flannel. I think Barber costs a lot now. And I think I originally thought it was men's, but then I think it's actually women's because it says size 6. The buttons on women's are on that side, right?
Yeah, the buttons do look reversed from what I'm familiar with.
So, yeah, that's a women's flannel. So, got that. These were just some Walmart leggings I was getting for myself. And lastly, is a new Attack David's bridal dress, but it does have I at least saw one flaw.
Okay.
But I still grabbed it because it had a retail of $150. It's a size 16, so you know, people are gonna wear these one time. I don't think they care about a small flaw.
Right.
But yeah, I don't even know. It was something around here, but it looked like a spot. It might be able to be spot treated, but
Yeah. Doesn't Amber over at Amber Resells do
she has like
this
a
kind
whole
of stuff?
closet of just bridesmaids dresses, so it's not my favorite thing, especially how long this is. It's gonna be so hard to photograph, but
Yeah.
it sells.
Yeah.
So
I mean, she has a whole closet, like literally designed
I think
just for bridesmaids
a
dresses.
separate closet for it, yeah.
Right. So that's it.
That's it, guys. That
So,
was essentially 4 hours of
4
work
hours
because
of time,
two
man
times
hours.
two, yeah.
Yep. What do you guys think? This is kind of discouraging to us. You know, we found cool stuff, but you know, this is to make a living, right?
Like,
So
yeah, and also it's like I wouldn't have picked up any of this at the normal thrift store, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like I'm getting stuff because I'm there, and now I have to spend my time, and then I have to find stuff to list so that we can have money.
And now you're
Yeah,
listing
it's
stuff
not
again. Yeah.
stuff
like
that I'm excited
that
about.
you're not excited
I'm
about.
not, you know, I want to list shoes, so I didn't find any shoes today. The last 3 or 4 times, all the shoes have been just even when they put them out, which they haven't been, when they do, they're just garbage shoes, like really worn down. So
yeah,
I don't know. We still have how many days? 8 more days of this if we keep going. So
it does beg the question. I wanted to get your all's opinion. Should we keep going to the bins? I mean, it's been 4 days. How many total hours?
Like about 2 for each, because one day I went 3, but one day I went 1. So
yeah,
at least 8 hours plus you've been
8 hours plus my 4 hours. Yeah. So 12 hours.
Not including listing time, driving time,
so
stuff like that.
I don't know. Should we keep trying to go? The Benz is again, drive time 30 minutes away, so it's an hour or 2 to get there back. Or should we try to pivot? Should we pivot the Benz miss into more of a thrift miss? Should we open it up a little bit more, make it more enjoyable? I don't know. I'm just imagining you guys watching and seeing us find the stuff, and we're not excited about it, right? So, can we go another? How many more days?
I'm thinking of is just like, staying. I don't know if it's just because we're going at weird times or like just not staying long enough to like actually find a good enough. Because sometimes I'll get like a whole cart full, but I'm there a lot longer than 2 hours. So I was thinking if I stay the whole day and then just break that up into 2, 3, or 4 different ones. But then I don't know.
We're trying.
I'm just not that excited about what we've been finding.
We're trying to figure it out, and this was a very discouraging day for sure.
I don't want to quit what we said we're gonna do.
Right. Yeah. We typically have way better luck, especially when we go for that many trips and stuff. We're usually at least paying for our time there.
Right, at least find one item that can pay for like $50 or something, and I'm not seeing that anywhere here today, other than the Talk Boy, which doesn't work.
So again, we mentioned it a little bit on our live last night. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. We do appreciate you so much.